have a very, very distinguished gentleman who's going to be introducing our European Winery of the Year. His name is Roger Voss. He heads up our European Bureau, and he'll tell you a little bit about the spectacular wines of Portugal. And without much further ado, Roger, please come to the podium. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Roger Voss, and for the past 10 years I've been European editor of Wine Enthusiast magazine based in Bordeaux. I also cover Austria and Portugal, which is the subject of my introduction tonight. It's been my privilege and great pleasure to know the Symington family and their ports and wines for many years. As I've reported on their activities and their products, I have realized that there is one thing that drives them. That is loyalty. Loyalty to the family. This time last year, I was writing a story about port dynasties. My first stop was at the Symington offices in Vila Nova de Gaia, Portugal. I arrived at the end of the lunch hour and was taken to the company dining room. A decanter of port, what else, was being passed to the left, you might say port to port. Around the table were 5 of the company's 6 directors. Now, there's nothing unusual in this, perhaps, except that it is rare for all those directors to have the same surname, and for them, plus one other also with the same surname, to be in 100% control of their multi-million-dollar company. It was at that table that I understood how Symington Family Estates prospers as a family firm. We are an all-round team with one objective, I was told. What is especially good is that we can work well in bad times, even when things aren't all rosy. We are, they said, a very pragmatic lot, a mix of Scottish and Portuguese. So where is this family loyalty directed? It is to the family's brands. For many years, the Symingtons kept their name in the background. You didn't visit the Symingtons. You visited Dow's or Graham's or War's. The family knows that in a market such as the American market, brand loyalty is paramount. They have succeeded in making their ports and Madeiras benchmarks, and they have done this while keeping the family firm intact, focused, and strongly in business. Please join me in seeing more about Symington Family Estates on the video. now it's my great pleasure to ask Rupert Symington, Joint Managing Director of Symington Family Estates, to come to the podium to receive the award of Wine Enthusiast's European Winery of the Year. Thank you, Roger.
It's an incredible honour as an Englishman or a semi-Englishman to be receiving this award. The English are not exactly famous for their cooking or their winemaking, but it is a real tribute to my family, and thank you to Adam and team Roger for your confidence in the Symington family. We're a number of us who work in Oporto, 6 of us who work full-time in the business. We'd all love to be here, but as a family who like to keep a relatively low profile, and we're also a bit Scottish on our airfares, the rest of them have delegated their confidence in me to receive this award. You've seen a bit of our family history, a few of the images, and I'd just like to show you a little bit of how the family and the business and the land have been interconnected for over 100 years. You saw my great-grandfather, Andrew James, his sons, and then my father and his brothers, and finally myself and my cousins. I think our family has shown over 100 years a lot of Scottish resolve. We've got down and dirty in the vineyards of Portugal. We've created a business out of really in a foreign land. My great-grandfather, AJS, Andrew James Symington, was a real merchant adventurer, pioneer. Various generations have added their own mark. We've expanded slowly but surely in Portugal, and today we're probably the largest landowners in the Douro region. And we haven't been short of crises. We had other British families disappeared altogether from the Douro over 100 years. We had the phylloxera, we had Ovidium, we had the 2 world wars, but we showed resilience. My message tonight really is of solidarity to the Douro region and the Douro farmer. Our family has been incredibly committed to this very backward and deprived region over the years, and I think my family has shown quietly a great degree of social responsibility in a region we're the largest buyers of grapes today. We have stuck by the Douro farmers through thick and thin. The Douro has something like 40,000 growers, and not many people, when they buy our wines, realize the work that goes into growing those grapes in one of the driest regions in the world. So, if there's any recognition here, I think the Douro farmer deserves to be recognized first and foremost. Symington Family Estates has been we've been a transformer of Douro grapes into the great wines of the world. Our ports, I hope, are amongst the finest in the world. We have been responsible for a number of pioneering developments in the region, not least the development of the robotic lagar, that wonderful mechanical treading machine that we saw in the video. So on that note, I'd just like to wish all of you thanks for your support in our family's wines, and hope that we can continue for another 4 to 6 or 8 or 10 generations to come. Thank you.